Imagine Europe in 1783. Life seemed normal. The sun rose, the sun set, farmers worked their land, and the wealthy enjoyed their privileges. But things were about to change drastically. Deep inside the earth, a sleeping giant was about to stir. In Iceland, Mount Laki, a volcano that had been quiet for ages, suddenly erupted. And this was no ordinary eruption. Laki exploded, spewing lava, ash, and dangerous gases into the air. This went on for 8 long months, creating a poisonous cloud that would have terrible consequences for Europe. The worst thing Laki spewed out was sulfur dioxide, a gas that's very harmful to both plants and animals. This invisible poison, carried by winds, spread across the continent. Soon, a thick, hazy fog covered Europe. The sun looked like a weak, pale dot in the sky. People started coughing and found it hard to breathe. This haze wasn't just annoying, it was a sign of something terrible to come. The sulfur dioxide mixed with moisture in the air and turned into sulfuric acid. This acid fell to the ground as acid rain, poisoning the soil and water. The effects on farming were devastating. Crops shriveled up and died in the fields. Farmers could only watch helplessly as their way of life was destroyed. The acid rain also poisoned farm animals, causing many cows and sheep to die. Food became scarce and prices skyrocketed. Hunger spread across the land, hitting the poorest and weakest the hardest. The people of Europe, already struggling with poverty and unfair treatment, were pushed to their very limit. Now, France, in the years just before 1789, was already like a powder keg ready to explode because of social and economic problems. The monarchy's wasteful spending, combined with a system that favoured the rich and powerful, had left the French peasants in terrible conditions. The eruption of Laki and the famine that followed were the last straws. The desperation and anger of the people, fueled by hunger and hardship, reached a boiling point. The French Revolution, a time of massive and often violent social and political change, was about to begin. The eruption of a faraway volcano had helped to light the fuse of rebellion.